Hello. I've been here. You probably, I don't know if you could hear me in the background. Hello, what's going on? As you can see, I still don't have a proper desk chair. I probably won't get it's honestly not high on the priority list. You know? So, I mean, you can hear me talking, but maybe there's a Milli Vanilli situation going on, and I'm not actually talking. It's been a decoy this whole time. Who's really to say? Anyway, back to Spider-Man. We left off. I skipped a lot of it because I couldn't figure out how to block the non-copyright music, and I thought of it today. I could have just muted the game audio, like, on my computer. Didn't even cross my mind. It would have been easy. Anyway, basically what happened in that cutscene is they have like their little Christmas Eve dinner or whatever, and Finn, Miles's like childhood friend, is talking about like the good old days when they used to be at the same school and how they used to be nerds running the town or whatever. And then her older brother, Finn's older brother Rick, would be like watching over them because he was also like a nerd, but like he made it, you know what I mean? Like he worked for Roxxon and all that. And so they start asking questions about Rick, and Finn gets real squirrely, and then she's like, gotta go. And so then she goes. And so now we're on the next morning after the dinner.
Request came from a guy named Aaron Davis.
Wait, what? That's my uncle.
Does he know you're Spider-Man?
No. Gotta be a coincidence. I'm headed to the subway stop.
Hey, recently started watching The Walking Dead. Rewatching. I've never watched The Walking Dead. Zombies, man, not my jam. Like, I get it. Like, I understand it. Like, the appeal is just not for me.
I gotta see what's going on with the subway
But
tomorrow.
I will say, I've been watching a few different shows. One that is relevant is Ahsoka. And no spoiler alert, this finale that yesterday was the finale. Zombies.
Hey there.
Kind of
You
weird.
needed some help? I'm Spider-Man, by the way.
Yeah, I know. Aaron Davis. I think somebody's messing with the sensors. I'm getting bad data from the main relay up top of Grand Central.
On my way.
Wait!
Yeah?
Where's the other Spider-Man?
Damn.
Oh, he's on vacation. But don't worry, I got this.
Where's the real Spider-Man is what you meant to
He
say.
definitely didn't recognize me.
Oh, look,
Oh.
Avengers Tower.
Calling through the app? This is Spider-Man.
Hey, forgot to mention. There was a break-in last night right next door at Roxxon Plaza. A group called the Underground. Caught him hanging around my stop this morning.
The Underground. You know anything else about them?
They think of themselves as a young mafia. They've been around a while, but now they've got a new boss.
Tinkerer. Thanks for the tip. So, you call Spider-Man often? Like for help?
Didn't really have a way to get in touch to this app thing. But I saw you on the news last night taking down Ronnie. Figured you were the right person to call.
Cool. Have you, been working at the subway long?
Nah, quit the job last year.
What kind of question?
Brother.
Have you
Well, anyway, I was trying to make some changes.
have you been working
Decided
at
this
the
job
subway
was
long?
a good place to start. The train's going down on my watch doesn't exactly paint me in a good light.
It's so
Well,
annoying how slow you
when
have
we
to
fix
go
them, you
at the
can tell your boss
beginning
you showed initiative by using
of the
friendly
game.
neighborhood
It's like this in the
Spider-Man app.
other Spider-Man too.
I'll do that.
You don't go as fast as like you could be. Nope, I missed it. Yeah, I've been watching Ahsoka. I was watching Love is Blind. New season. Pretty insane.
There's the sensors.
Also,
There are way
Man.
too many wires on this one.
so like
It's gotta be messing with the signal.
probably
Where do these cables go?
probably start of the pandemic, or like mid-pandemic.
Gotta get inside that shack.
Can I just yep. When enemies appear, when enemies are suspicious. Excuse me. The question mark icon will appear and they will investigate. I do know how you feel about reality shows, but look, you gotta watch them, because if we're honest, okay, just being honest here, basketball, reality show. If we're being honest, football, reality show. Baseball, reality show. Just saying. Dating shows, reality TV. It's a sport. It's the fifth American professional sport. You have football, baseball. You have football, the NFL, baseball, the MLB, basketball, the NBA, golf, I guess, and then you have dating reality shows. Okay, in that you have The Bachelor, Bachelor in Paradise, The Bachelorette, and now The Golden Bachelor, right? And then you also have Love is Blind, Too Hot to Handle, Love Island. I'm telling you, the contestants are players in what is probably one of the greatest games on earth. Just saying. The NBA is more of a soap opera. Reality soap opera, you know what I'm saying? Just saying.
Hey, yourself!
That's not what I want.
Signal relays are being jammed by something. This is crazy tech. Hate to do this, but
Yeah, been watching it. Ooh.
Sensors are back online. What did you do?
took care of the guy messing with it. And it looks like they left some of their toys behind.
When I first saw this, I thought Iron Man was gonna be in it, because that looks like Iron Man
I'm gonna have to
mask.
call you back.
Like real quick. But then I was like, why would Iron Man be in this?
Bet I could use this to make those hollow drones Pete designed.
But yeah, anyway, pandemic, like mid pandemic, hold, I am. Hello? Oh. Like mid pandemic, one of my friends was at one of my friends' house.
Huh.
And
Looks like there's a bunch more of these around the city.
we're like watching stuff, you know, as you do on TV or whatever. And him and his girlfriend were like really into Rick and Morty. And before I started watching with them, I was like, Rick and Morty is stupid. But then I was basically forced to watch it, and I was like, okay, I get it. So we watched all of that, and so then we were like, oh, what do we watch next? And he goes, oh, Fast and Furious, like I think 1 and 2 were on HBO Max maybe. And this was the first time they had been like on streaming, maybe. I don't really know. That's what we ended up watching, the first Fast and Furious. And I was like, I've never seen these movies. I think the year before, like the Thanksgiving before the pandemic, at my cousin's house, we watched Hobbs and Shaw. And then like a long time ago, we watched, well, that's strong. All of them came and he didn't sense it. This guy. He's no Spider-Man. But yeah, like years ago, again at Thanksgiving at my cousin's house, we were gonna play something like we were gonna play some video game. So we turned on the TV, and like the end of I think it was the end of the second one was on the television. It's like literally like we watched like oh man.
Man, these drones were a great idea.
Didn't really work well. The end of the second one was on, so we watched like the part where they drive over the over like a huge body of water onto like a boat or something. Anyway, oh man, that was the first time I watched it, and I was like, this movie is actually ridiculous. I'm never gonna watch these movies. It's stupid.
Perfect time to try out those new hollow drones.
But I made a wow, how is that happening?
You guys can be underground. We gotta stop running into each other.
I need, you know what? I have all these gadgets. Oh.
Man, these drones were a great idea.
I watched while I was there. Okay. I watched the first one. I said, this movie is stupid. It is absolutely ridiculous. The reviews were true. This is goofy.
Got something for you.
And my friend was like, nah, you gotta just watch them. Like, yes, they are stupid. They're absolutely ridiculous. But you gotta just watch them for the story. Like, it's like, you know, you gotta watch it because of it. And I was like, and so I was like, yeah, I promise I'm gonna go home and I'm gonna watch it. But then I didn't. I lied. Well, no, I didn't lie because I sort of had the intention to watch them, right? But I kind of forgot, and for like movies, I gotta be in the right mood, and I never was. Cut to like a month ago, they put like all of the Fast and Furious movies on, well, they put like the first, I think 5, maybe, or the first 4 on, why can't I?
Okay. Hope the trains are running again.
Period.
Should check in with Uncle Aaron.
They put like the first 5 on Netflix like a month ago.
Hey,
or
Mr.
something like
Davis. How are things looking now?
I've got a signal, but no trains on the tracks. It must have gone down at the yard.
It was the underground messing with your sensors. I'm thinking. Does Roxxon ever use a subway to ship meat from?
Roxxon? The subway system was designed to carry people, not freight. This line got some updates with Roxxon Plaza.
So they could be using it under the table.
Yeah. They put the first 5
I'll
on
follow up
Netflix, so
on
I
it.
watched them all, and I was like
So,
deeply
you mentioned your
invested. I
brother.
was like, okay,
You got other
this is
family?
stupid.
Haven't seen them in a
And
while.
honestly,
I had to make some changes, like taking his job. I miss him, especially my nephew.
Nebraska.
We used to mix beats together.
Well, maybe now you can see him again. Them, your family.
Hope so, kid.
Yeah. I should go. Fight underground. Bye.
But yeah, I watched them because I made a promise, and I always keep my promises. It may not be immediately, but eventually I will keep my promise. And also my motivation was to find out when exactly they became ridiculous. You know what I mean? And determined pretty quickly. It was about halfway through the first movie But that's when they became ridiculous. However, the plot was lost in the 5th movie. And I just, like, 2 nights ago...
Everything. Maybe I can stop them quietly.
2 nights ago? Actually, I think it was Monday. Was that 2 nights ago?
Get in and out quick. This stuff takes time, man.
Gotta split those guys up.
What was that noise?
What was that noise? You'll never know.
Wish it was always this easy.
But yeah, no, I don't want to do that. Because then the other guy will see me.
Don't look at me, don't look at me.
Holy.
Good time to try out Pete's visor tech. Nice. Now I can track them.
I can't remember if there's like one where everyone you tag stays tagged, but I think there's like a limit on so far, or this early in the game, I think. But yeah, so I watched I watched the 10th one like Monday night, and I thought that was the last movie because that's what I had been led to believe by the media, the fake news media. Typical. What are you talking about? Ridiculous in the first one? That's crazy. It didn't get ridiculous to like 4th or 5th, but then completely went left from 6 onwards. Look, in the first one, it was ridiculous. Something happened. I can't even remember that far back. Also, I realized I did not retain a whole lot. So I watched Hobbs and Shaw, like, the year before the pandemic. I watched the very end, like the last 2 minutes. Honestly, I watched the last of the 2 minutes. I watched maybe 30 seconds. Just them driving over the water of the second one. And then when I was in... I don't remember what grade. It was before high school. Probably before junior high. Watched the Tokyo Drift because one of my best friends was like obsessed with cars, and he was like, this is my favorite movie ever. So I watched that. But the first one was ridiculous. It didn't make sense. No, it did make sense. But like I said, the plot wasn't lost. It was just a ridiculous movie. The plot was not lost until the 5th movie. Once they broke him out of prison, not even prison, the prison bus or whatever, I was like, okay. This is, we've gone left and there's no coming back. Oh, I believe I've been spotted.
Didn't even see me.
Who sees me? How do you see me, sir? But yeah, I thought the 10th one was gonna be the last one, and apparently there's 2 more. There's still 2 more.
That'll leave a mark.
Honestly, I was like, John Cena is Vin Diesel and
Someone make sure she's
what's her
all right.
name? What's her name from Chuck? But now I'm guessing she's not from Chuck. She's actually from the Fast and Furious franchise. Jordana Brewster.
Lights out for you.
Jason Momoa. I don't understand why Vin Diesel was so upset about Jason Momoa being in the movie. Honestly, he was ridiculous, yes. But the whole movie is ridiculous. The whole franchise is ridiculous. Jason Momoa made it a little fun. He was absolutely
Out
psychotic.
for the count.
I don't remember exactly when that movie came out. I don't remember if it was during the pandemic or if it was
That's all
after,
of them. Now to get the trains back on the tracks.
or like that
Someone
weird
probably in
period when
office.
like it was over for some people but not everyone. But I guess it
Tinkerer.
didn't do well.
Unc said that's their leader.
I guess it didn't do well in theaters. And Vin Diesel blamed Jason Momoa. But honestly, that was a draw. If we're being honest, that was probably a draw for a lot of people.
Oh man, they read the controls.
You tripping? The first 4 movies are your garden variety action movie, regular, degular, early 2000s fun. I think that's only true for 1, 2, and 4. Tokyo Drift.
Web. I can use that turntable.
I don't know I don't know what happened. I don't understand Tokyo Drift. The timeline, it's like the TVA. It's on its own path. Tokyo Drift, okay. They're all ridiculous. That much we've established, right? I think the winner taking home the ridiculous trophy first place is Tokyo Drift. First,
Uncle Aaron sounds
the main
serious about wanting to
character,
get back in the family.
right?
I should reach out to him. As Miles.
He
Dad never talked
is
about what happened between them. Must have been bad.
in high school? Question mark. But also he looks 45.
That works. Almost there.
Bow Wow and him are contemporaries.
Need to get in front of it.
However,
No.
oops.
Get it to stay down. Yeah, that's good. Not for the others.
Bow Wow and him are contemporaries, and Bow Wow
Looks at Nuform
looks
shipments, then kills the subways. Maybe they're trying to stop Nuform from
15?
reaching the city.
He
or
looks age appropriate.
What?
The girl from Dynasty.
I'm gonna have to pull it manually. Yes. Okay, one more. Gotta move another train, just like the first. This train's gonna block that one.
What? This train's gonna block which one? Wait, move another train? Isn't there... can I just... There we go.
That's right. It worked. We've got trains on the tracks. Now they need power.
Now the most ridiculous ones are the latest, 8, 9, and 10.
They busted the
Let me
controls
think.
here
Okay,
too.
10 was
But
Jason
not the
Momoa.
generator.
9 was John Cena Part 3 Cypher. Part 2 Cypher. 8 was Part 1 Cypher. 8 was a tad bit ridiculous because, I mean, again, we've all established that they're all ridiculous. Varying degrees, though. Because the first, the eighth one, that's the one where Charlize Theron had the hair. And I was like, Miss Lady, Miss Ma'am, what are you doing? What are you going through? And then it was like,
Okay, I can use that to power the trains. Probably. My webs are conductive.
Suddenly a child? Use R to look at the generator. Oh my gosh. There we go. They did it.
Come on, trusty New York subway.
8 was ridiculous simply because of the
Hey, Mr. Davis.
the whole
Did anything
plot
change on your end?
Panels just lit up like Christmas. Good job,
where they were
kid.
like,
Glad to help.
ooh,
If anything else comes up,
suddenly
just post
Dom's
a note
gonna
in the
turn
hat.
on his
Wait a
family.
second. I got a little something
And
here.
no one like asked any
It's not much, but-
questions for real.
For me?
It's the
They were
least
just
I can
like,
do.
well, I guess we
God
gotta
was
take
just
down
saying my
Dom.
job.
Cool, cool. I'll head back now.
But I also was reading something where they were like, that's the one, I think, where, yeah, it was. That's the one where Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson and Vincent Diesel had a little tiff, and so they were never on screen at the same time. Like, the way that things were shot, it was pointing like out like all the shots, and the way that they were shot, it was like, no, he wasn't. I didn't notice that, mostly because I don't really care. 9 was ridiculous because John Cena is his brother. Okay, sure. That's 3 different ethnicities. Vin Diesel is racially ambiguous, I understand, but he is a little more ethnic leaning, I would say. Jordana Brewster, you know, looks pretty not like they all 3 of them do not look like they could be siblings. When they're all 3 standing together, they are not all siblings. I would say Jordana Brewster could go either way depending on who she's standing next to. Vin Diesel and John Cena, they are not brothers. They don't look alike. I don't buy it. Another big problem I have with with this franchise is they got like every single strong person they could think of. Like all the popular big arm bros, and they were like, "Hey, you want to be in our movie?" And they were like, "Yeah." I mean, all the WWE stars and Jason Momoa, plus Vin Diesel. Why? Also, I mean, it's technically not.
How's day 1 of solo Spider-Man?
It's technically not
I
a
stumbled on a conspiracy in our
Fast and
neighborhood.
Furious movie, but it is.
You have a
Hobbs
plan?
and Shaw.
Sort of
Roman
making it up
Reigns
as
was
I
in
go.
that movie and did not say a single word. He was just in the background smiling and nodding.
And a cross-Atlantic
Why?
flight, but it's fun.
Sure, man.
10 is ridiculous because it is the culmination of ridiculousness. And also,
Oh, MJ needs me. Gotta go.
they
Bye.
like Jason Momoa is Brazilian. No, he's not.
Fixing the subway
um,
made the app blow up. You have so many requests.
And they
Oh,
put
this
him
one's from
in
Teos.
the background of
Oh,
Fast and
I
Furious
should
5
definitely check
scenes.
that out,
Like,
now that the whole city's counting on
okay,
me.
sure.
Like the
They
number
didn't
one
notice
app
this
in
big
NYC right
bra,
now.
like
Check
this
it out as
big
soon as you're done
brolic
with your uncle.
man.
He still doesn't know you're you, right?
Sure.
Had a couple near
Sure.
misses, but I kept my cover.
But again,
I'll
I
check the app soon as
still
I'm done here.
think
Later.
Tokyo Drift takes the cake as most ridiculous in the main storyline. Because, again, the 45-year-old high school student, Bow Wow being 12,
I'm almost there.
You gotta hurry, Spider-Man. Underground here. Putting bombs
and
on the track.
Bombs? For real?
the guy
Guess they didn't like
died
the
like
fixes.
3
I'll
times.
get there as soon as I
And
can.
this movie
Hang
is
tight.
where he
Maybe I'll
died
go
all
outside.
3 of those times. That doesn't make any sense. The 3rd one is absolutely ridiculous. The only Fast and Furious movie I've seen is 5, and I was disappointed that there was any. That's another thing. They stopped the racing thing in Tokyo Drift.
Gotta stop this quick.
Oh, there's a lot happening here. We don't need you here, Spider-Man. Looks like you do, buddy. I forgot how to do. Oh, is that how you do it? Oh, I totally could have just ran over and did the thing. Didn't even realize it. What do you mean they're not doing anything? Hold on. When I say ridiculous, I'm talking about the feats. In Tokyo Drift, they're not doing anything superhuman or anything a super spy would do. What's his face died 3 times and came back to life in that movie. It doesn't make sense. That is superhuman. That is also super spy. What's the one they go to space? That one was ridiculous because, not that, yes, they went to space. That is ridiculous. But Ludacris and Tyrese were sitting up there, orbiting the Earth in a Pontiac. And everyone on Earth was just like, I guess they're still up there. We haven't heard from them. Nobody was asking questions. No one was like, hey, where are those two? Maybe we should check in. Beep beep on the radio. Who's there? They didn't do any of that. They were just up there floating. And they were found by someone. I don't remember who. But like minutes after, they thought they were going to be up there for like years, and then just suddenly, oh, hey, here we are doing space maintenance. That was pretty ridiculous, I will say. Also, something else I just thought of that's pretty stupid and ridiculous. In the third one, that guy was getting arrested, and they were like, oh, you're gonna have to go to jail. You're gonna go to jail, or you can go to Tokyo. How does that make sense? Finish him. Okay, why can't I? The deaths were fake outs in later movies. These people built a rocket basically out of Nicaragua into space. This is with a duct tape. Yeah, you're not wrong. I'm not saying. I think I just really do not like Tokyo Drift. Like, the whole movie was absolutely terrible to me. And I think it started off just because that man was a full 45, and they were trying to tell me he was a freshman in high school or something like that. He wasn't even like a senior. I was absolutely ridiculous. I'm sorry. It was dumb.
There's more on the other tracks.
More?
I'll get them.
What? I'll give you that. He should not have survived that last death.
There's more on the upper tracks.
I'll get them.
Also,
Man out and secure the area.
this movie has like or this franchise rather, has like a weird thing with like people they choose to bring back. Like, I was like, why is Gal Gadot, why is Wonder Woman back? Like, why is she back? She died. and like pretty spectacularly, you know what I mean? But then I was like reading something and they were like, yeah, she had to leave because she was in Wonder Woman, but now she's not Wonder Woman anymore, so they brought her back. That's an unacceptable answer to me, honestly. What?
So last night you learned new forms getting shipped by train. Then today you attacked the train. Why? To stop new form? To steal it? You can't stop us!
Want to bet?
Get it back down! I'll show you what we can do!
What else have I been watching? Aside from that. And now, you know what makes me even more upset on Fast and Furious? Is like, I watched all of them thinking that, you know, the 10th one was the last one. I thought I was going to be free. I thought from here on out they were just going to make like, you know, little Hobbs and Shaw buddy cop movies from now on. No, that's not the case. I watched them all because I thought the 10th one was the last one. I thought I would be done. That was my literal whole mindset, like, going forward. The only thing I did before each movie was watch, like, the trailer that was for each movie. And nothing in the trailer for Fast X said anything about there's more. So that was a little disappointing. And now I'm like, I have to watch the other one because it ended on a cliffhanger.
Trains are back, underground's
Very
done.
unserious.
You do good work.
But,
The next train is arriving in 5 minutes. Please stand clear.
something that I've been watching, I've been very, very into. Famously, I'm not a fan of anime. It took me like,
Grounded a number on my suit.
not even joking,
Do a patch job.
2.5 years to finish Avatar, The Last Airbender. But I did, you know, I did. Ooh. Oh yeah, I can do I think it's a mod. Yeah. I can be in the, it's like the little Spider-Verse one. Oh, I don't have enough. Venom jump. Venom punch. What's this? Wait. How do I? Oh. Increases the rate. Oh, yes. That one, please. Hold to perform a Venom yank after sending an enemy flying. Blah, blah, blah. No, I don't do that. Yeah, bringing people back to life thing is silly. Nothing matters in these movies. The enemies eventually end up being part of this fam and help him fight. Exactly. That's the other thing. That is the other thing. Everyone's a family. Everyone is the family. Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson, the family. Jason Statham literally tried. His brother tried to kill him. They kill his brother. They thought they killed his brother. After like a movie. And they're like, oh, it's just a misunderstanding. LOL. And then in the next movie, he's like, yeah, for sure. I'll risk my life trying to save your son. Huh? And he's like besties with their mom? Okay. For sure. It's ridiculous. But yeah, I did not watch.
You okay, Mr. Davis?
I mean, it took me 2.5 years to watch
Thanks to you.
Avatar:
Oh,
The Last
hey,
Airbender. I got
here you
through it
go.
though.
1 year unlimited subway pass.
Thanks.
Did I
Never
get the
watched
name right?
Naruto growing
How
up.
did you-
Never really watched Dragon
okay,
Ball Z.
gotta go.
Hold up, Miles.
But
I kind of suspected when I saw the news
that
yesterday.
suit looks really good.
Watching your moves on those escape cons, juking guys left and right. Could have sworn I was back at the park playing pickup with you and your dad. You were quick then. A lot quicker now. Don't worry. I won't tell your mom.
Promise?
Promise. Look at you. If your dad could see you now.
He'd probably freak out.
Casually knows
He'd
his
definitely
nephew is
freak out.
Spider-Man.
So you taking over for the other Spider-Man?
Nah. Like I said, he's just on vacation.
Right. And he left you in charge.
Yeah.
A lot of responsibility for a kid your age.
I can handle it.
Hope so. But listen, you get in over your head, you give me a call. I'm here for you. Got it?
Got it. Thanks, Unc.
I don't remember when it happened,
Genki said the app's
but there
blowing
was
up.
like some
City
kind of
definitely needs a
Netflix
Spider-Man.
thingy thing.
Should patrol for a while.
It might have been like at the beginning of the summer. See how he's like animated on like differently. That was my favorite. Like I played this game all the way through. I changed like the suit, but like I played this game all the way through with only one mod that was like helpful because I like the animation on this so much.
Come on.
Hey, right here.
What? Not you. My cat. Named after the real Spider-Man. Bunch of jerks broke in here and robbed
That's
my
crazy. They
place.
just keep
Think they
disrespecting
took
this man to
Spider-Man
his
too.
face. You're
It's
not the real
awful.
Spider-Man.
You see where they went?
Overheard him say they're hitting the power substation. Couple blocks over.
I'll find them. And your cat.
Sure, kid. Guess it can't hurt.
Should probably call Genki when I get there. Why would these dudes go to a power station?
Yeah, I think it was at the beginning of the summer,
Arriving in
and there was a Netflix Who's He What's It, and there was a trailer for a live-action One Piece. Now, I
There's no
don't
way.
watch anime. I don't know much about anime, except through like what my guy friends talk about, and I don't listen to. But I do know about One Piece because there's this like onesie, and it's called a One Piece. Like it's called a One Piece. That's the name of the company. And a long, long time ago, I was trying to buy one, but I didn't know the website, and so I typed in One Piece, and I kept getting this thing for anime, and I was like, this is so stupid. This is not what I'm looking for. So then they did like the live action One Piece, and they watched the trailer, and I was like, oh, it looks kind of interesting. One thing about me, I love to know the source material before I watch like a remaking or whatever. And I'd seen like the One Piece, like the mangas in Barnes and Noble and whatever, but I wasn't gonna read them. And then I looked up like, oh, I'll watch it first. That thing started in like the 90s and it's still going on. There's like over 1,000 episodes plus like 20 something movies. So I was like, okay, LOLJK, I'll try to watch like a little YouTube video that summarizes everything. There's no such thing as a little YouTube video for the story of One Piece. The best one I found was like a little over an hour. And I zoned out like probably 15 minutes in. So I just watched the live action and I was like, oh, this is really good. And then I started spectacular marketing by Netflix. They put the anime on Netflix. So I started watching it, and I've been watching it, and you know what? Honestly, I kind of get anime. Like I kind of get it. Like I kind of understand it. Like, I understand.
I need
I
help.
get it.
Some dudes robbed Teo's bodega, then headed to the closest power station.
Weird. You You've got my full attention. I'm watching through your live stream.
Ooh. Ray tracing looks so cool. But yeah, so I've been watching.
Transformers? Okay.
I've been watching the Fast and Furious franchise and One Piece. And Love is Blind, also The Golden Bachelor. And of course, General Hospital. Probably the greatest television show on the air.
Never been part of a plan like this. That's because you've been working small time. This kind of work's got a long-term opportunity.
Oh, you know what?
You're
Like
done.
yesterday? No, tomorrow. Tomorrow?
Being out in the open makes me nervous.
Today. I don't remember. Sometime this week. The next Assassin. Why is he just shooting that? The next Assassin's Creed Mirage comes out. I was watching gameplay of it. Looks pretty sick. And on a review I was watching, they were like, if you're not a stealth player, you probably will hate this game because it really forces you to do stealth because it's like a return to the old, like, you know,
This station's output is down to
the return to the
64%.
old
Maybe you can find a
Assassin's
backup.
Creed games.
Good thinking on the backup systems.
That just made me laugh because if there's one thing about me, if there's a stealth option, I'm doing it.
Just need to find Tails' cat. Spider-Man! Wait! Wait! Spider-Man went down that elevator shaft.
Oh,
Gotta stick it in place.
what?
Got it. I'm coming for you, Spider-Man. Hang tight. Spider-Man, wait! Ugh.
You know what?
I think I know what these dudes
Tommy, I'm
want.
never gonna
There's a
watch. I'm
bank
gonna be
on
honest
this
with
block.
you.
No power means no security.
I
So
will
if we
probably
fix the
never
power,
watch
we're preventing a bank heist?
Stopping crime before it begins.
the other part
In a
of
world where only two men can see the future,
that Avatar show.
only they can stop it.
All right, gotta focus.
It was just because it wasn't. I wasn't moved. It was fine. The last season or whatever was the better season. And like I get like a lot more things. And, you know, the people talk. I get it because I'm like, yeah. I
Thought
also
it was a
watched
dream come true when he picked
the
me.
Avatar.
He's the kind that gets
Or
things done.
it's not the Avatar, is it? I don't know.
Remind me to tell you about the job I pulled for him over in Brooklyn.
But
Way
One
back when he was
Piece.
first starting out, you'll
That's a
love it.
good show. That is a good television program.
What was that?
How is he danger? Their backs are to each other. Oh, him.
Nothing here.
Siesta time.
It just wasn't like. It just. I think also a really big part of it is the way that I like consume media is if I'm not immediately into it, it has to be forced upon me. You know what I mean? So like I think I remember I was watching it. I was watching Avatar on like that site where you had to like push the next one to go to the next one or whatever. So I couldn't like it didn't like automatically go to the next episode. I had to do it. And so like it was giving me too many options. You know? So I think that's why I like the last season more, because by that point it was on Netflix, so I was just watching it and it would just go to the next episode. I'm not saying that it's not great,
Sounds like someone's
but I'm
paying them.
also
Any idea?
saying that it's
So output's
not.
at 0.
No.
I got that.
Pulling up emergency lights. Okay. You can restore power if you charge the other backups.
On it.
I'm not saying that it isn't good, but Young Justice, when it was moved after it was taken off of Netflix, but before it moved to HBO or Max, whatever, and they had like 2 episodes where you had to have DC's like thingy to watch them. I was watching it because I really liked the first 2 seasons, or 3, whatever seasons were on Cartoon Network. I really liked those. But then afterwards, I had to like personally take it upon myself to remember, 1, that a new episode had come out, and then 2, to go to the next episode. So I was like, I'm not interested. This season's not good. It's not drawing me in. You know what I mean? So I have to like certain things. I just have to like. I have to be given
Why we gotta keep cutting?
the choice to either stop or keep watching.
You want a half-ass a job for this guy?
Or my choice will always be stop watching.
Is that a rat?
It's my fatal flaw.
What the heck was that?
This room is so small. I haven't like. There's no way I can do stealths.
Anyone else hear something? Nothing. Better not be going crazy.
No way.
What's up? Who's your boss? Anybody I know?
Ooh, I need to.
This ain't gonna end well for you! You're dead!
Can you guys see anything? Because I can't. It's like dark.
How many people does it take to bust a power station? Oh,
Okay.
You bring up the emergency lights? I thought you did. Nah. Could be one of the station workers. Keep an eye out. What was that noise? Guess it was nothing. What was that?
Yeah, there's oh. That one spot. For sure.
What was that noise? What was that?
What was that? What was that? What was that? Oh, what was that? They're Mets fans.
You hear that?
I wonder if that's because the Yankees were like, you can't use our stuff. It was the first one too. There was also Rangers and Mets fans, no Yankees fans though. And that's also why
I need to find the backup systems.
that's also why this Spider-Man doesn't wear Nikes, he wears Adidas.
Okay. Gotta
Because-
push ahead. Find the
They
main
didn't.
generator.
They didn't get
Hope I
cleared.
can fix it.
The licensing did not get approved.
These guys keep talking about their boss. Any idea who it is?
Dude, a lot of people want to rob banks.
It was worth a try. There's the main breaker. Gotta clear out these guys.
Yes,
Then I
there's
can
so
figure out how to
many.
fix it.
Why? This is not realistic.
Stay sharp, boys. Someone's trying to undo our good work. The boss has got too many enemies. Yeah, but he beats them every time. Not all of them. They're Spider-Man.
The Spider-Man.
Sounds like whoever planned the heist knows Spider-Man. And not in a good way.
Has to be the other one. I don't have that many enemies.
Stomach's growing.
Yet.
Great optimism, bro.
Watch your backs! The bug's crawling around! Hey, what was that? Oh, crap! He's not moving! Stay the hell out of our business, webhead!
Webhead.
Someone give me some drive! Put him down! Anyone else hear something? Who's snooping? Come on! Where are you? Let's see you got this!
Forget this. Going in loud.
Get him on the ground! Stop my man!
Did it.
Time to check the breaker.
Whoops. Breaker, CB. Oh, relax. That's on me.
No good. Board's not powered. Need a generator.
Need a generator. That was weird. I don't know what that delay was. What? Okay.
Here we go. Connection solid. Power should be rerouted. Time to flip the breaker. There be.
Kitty, it's okay.
Spider-Man?
You can't have him!
It's hilarious that the cat's name is Spider-Man.
Don't you know it's rude to interrupt the bonding process?
Where did all these guys come from suddenly? Ooh.
Never should have put
Oh.
on that mask!
Oh, wow.
Don't you know it's
Whoa,
rude to interrupt
okay.
the bonding process?
Gonna end you!
Sure. What?
Got a beat on the kid! Look at that!
What?
Kid wasn't no Spider-Man!
That's crazy. Okay, let's try this.
Don't you know it's rude to interrupt the bonding process? Get back down here!
Attack protocol.
Whoa, whoa, whoa!
He's airborne!
There you go.
That looks painful! Mind your own business, you little rat! Listen, you
Whoa. Whoa. I think I need a new controller. Like, I know that's what people say, like, when they're losing games or whatever. But for whatever reason, and I've noticed in other games, not just right now, so relax. Like, some of my games, like, I mean, some of my, like, I'll push something, right? But, like, it doesn't, like, register, you know what I mean? It doesn't register. And I don't know if it's like a... Hello? If it's like a time thing. Oh. Not them both being massive. Whoa.
Watch out for his web! Come on! Come here! Get him down here! This skunk won't save you!
Woo.
Round him! You ain't no Spider-Man!
What? Hello? See, like, I'm pushing for, I mean, you can't see. Ugh.
You're mine! Get this crap off of me!
There you go.
Now for the breaker.
Okay.
For real this time.
Now for the breaker CB. Breaker.
outta
2
here,
weeks.
Spider-Man.
The new Spider-Man game comes out. I won't be able to play it. I won't be able to play it that weekend because I won't be in town. But the weekend I get back, or the week, that Thursday that I get back.
Hey man, power restored, bank heist stopped, Spider-Man the cat saved.
That's what
All
we're
in a
gonna be
day's
playing
great
here.
work. I'm posting in the FNSM app about these guys and their boss.
I feel like I
We can
always
get leads on who we're dealing with. Call you soon.
I feel like I always am like, oh yeah, we're gonna play this new game. It's gonna be great.
All good, kitty. Almost there. Almost there.
And then like literally everything happens and I can't play.
Gonna see your daddy
But
again soon, kid.
what I'm
Don't
hopeful
worry.
for is because like we're coming up on the holiday season. None of the, I know that I have like 2 major work thingies. But I'm hoping that like Thanksgiving week I will like get through this game. If I'm being honest. You know what I think part of the problem is? I play on my own and I don't always play on here. And because I don't always play on here, I'm like playing on my own, so I already know what's gonna happen. I'm not as like into it, you know what I mean? Maybe that's why I won't play it on my own. I'll just play it on here. then again, that makes that makes me want to get a different screen because the screen that I'm playing on,
Got a surprise
it's
for
very
you.
not great.
Oh yeah?
But it's the
What's
screen
that?
I already had. You know what I mean?
Spider-Man!
Maybe this is my excuse to get a better screen.
Did you have an adventure?
Maybe I'll do that.
You almost gave Daddy a heart attack. Oh,
And then it
yes,
becomes like,
you
do I get a
did.
TV or do I get like a
Oh,
monitor?
Yes, you did.
And I kind of want to get a TV, but it's like, is it worth it to pay that much
Good
for a
work
tiny
on it,
little
Spider-Man.
monitor?
Thanks.
Yeah. Of course.
There's so many things I could. But see, I want a TV. Okay, yeah, I should just get a monitor because I want a TV in my room. However, you know, there's negative sides to having a TV in your room. And I already have a TV.
Hey, Spider-Man. What's good?
Oh, you pretty little
Oh, he
kid.
likes you.
Oh, good pretty little.
Hey, man. Any leads on who our cat thieves were working for?
Yeah, I'll
I'm
probably
chasing down a
just get a
couple of
gaming
problems that
monitor.
might be connected. Robberies on Harlem's commercial strip, and something going down at Feast North. I'll post in the app when I know more.
Cool. Thanks, dude.
Miles, we still meeting today? Never got a text back from you.
Oh, yeah. Sorry. Been wrapped up in my own stuff. But I'm free now. Where?
Sweet. 78th and West End.
78? By the Science Center? Why there?
You'll see. Don't be late.
Don't be late.
78th and West End. Guess I'll find out what she means. Better hustle. over.
Okay, Tommy, gaming monitor. What kind of gaming monitor? I want one that can that will look good, but also
Can't
like-
feel too bad taken from the underground.
like I can play like PS5
Harlem.
and my
This is
Xbox
home.
not so much, but mainly like my
Yes.
PlayStation at like, you know, I can play in performance
Hey,
mode,
Danicast fans. You ever hear a story that you just can't
60
get out of your
to
head?
120
Maybe it's a
frames.
scene
What's
from a
the
movie,
hertage?
Headline you read on the back of someone else's
Is
newspaper.
it 60 hertz or is
or
it a
your friend's
120
play-by-play of a
hertz monitor?
no-good, very bad date. Well, for me, that story
There
is
was
the
one.
underground.
Ooh, I wish I had
Who
that
are
paper.
they?
I lost
What do
it.
they want? What's infuriating is that the question is so
That-
simple
that-
it seems impossible to answer. They steal,
Oh my
hurt,
goodness, so
kidnap,
many.
and harass. They hit businesses and crime
Um,
families alike. They have next-level technology and a grudge against everyone.
The monitor we put on our
I'm
list.
gonna keep looking into them, and if you have a tip, please send it my way. Until next time,
I don't
remember not
remember
to
what
put
kind
your
of
hockey
monitor it
grounds in
was.
the garbage
It was
disposal.
a gigabyte
Lock up your drink.
monitor.
Roll
That's
back.
all I remember.
Okay, bye.
Gotta get quick! I can help with that! Nowhere to run, Spider-Man! Hey, Strange! Pulling in! You pay for that!
Did you just say PDNY?
Come on, guys.
That's
Isn't New
funny.
York traffic bad enough?
PDNY. That's great. I have to call my mom. So I think this is where I'm gonna call it. Like I said, next week I will be streaming Spider-Man once more.
Bunch of people at
The
Feast
week
North got
after,
displaced.
I have to work.
Anything you can do to help, Spidey?
The week after I have to work.
And I did it for no bonus.
The week after that, Spider-Man, Marvel Spider-Man 2. Literally the only game I've ever finished on this channel. It Oh no, 2. Technically 2.
Got
Overcooked
another crime
and
report. Weapon steal.
Uncharted.
That is one shady looking weapon steal.
I'm gonna make Spider-Man, Marvel Spider-Man 2, the third. Third game finished, second game finished on stream. This seems like a great place to stop. Alright. Tip your waiters. Wash your hands. Drink your water. And call your mother.
Heads up. Someone reported an assault in progress.
But yeah, okay. Next week, back. Same place, same time, same game. Week after that, won't be here. Week after that, which is the last full week of October. Same, right here. Spider-Man. Marvel Spider-Man Dose. Maybe sooner. No, probably not. Thursday. Week after that, again. Same place. That's November. Yeah. All the month of November will probably be here. Not on Thanksgiving, but maybe the day before. Depends. The first 2 weeks of December, no. The third week of December, I don't think so, because that is Christmas. Probably after that, probably December, no streams.
Ho, ho, ho! We've got our first caller coming down the chimney.
Yeah.
You're live
Okay.
and
Enjoy your weekend. Thanks for watching. Go check out some other videos on the channel. We have one where I built a Game Boy Color. Crazy. It almost has 8,000 views. That's insane. Yeah. New year, new us, hopefully. Yeah. I've been like doing my research and like trying to be better at like this content creation game, you know? But not from like a different mindset, I feel. Anyway, thanks for watching. Tip your waiter. See you on the flippity flop. Hi, Scorpio bros, but also bye. Have a good night.